Hi everyone. I hope you're all well. I hope June brought about some amazing experiences for you and that July brings an opportunity to manifest beauty and love into your life. Um, to my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you so very much for your continued support. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know it's repetitive. I know I say it in every single intro. I will never tire of telling you just how much I appreciate your support and the love and the beautiful energy you bring to Soul Embers. Thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your shares, your views, your comments are unbelievable. I love the energy you guys bring. If you're new, hello, my name's Andrea. Welcome. I hope you find whatever clarity, whatever assistance it is that you seek within these readings, or even a portion of these readings, and you stay for the journey. Everything and anything you guys need to know on how I go about doing these readings, how the energy and timing can be applied, what to do if the message does not resonate, the disclaimer, which has important information on the content of the channel, and of course, if you really vibe with my style and you find that my messages really resonate with you, you'd like to dig a little bit deeper and get some further clarity on your particular situation, feel free to reach out for a personal reading. All those instructions are in the description box below, so check it out. And today what I'll be doing for you is I guess, July energy check-in. What the vibe is like for July for you. I'll be pulling a card from this oracle deck here just to get an overview of, the energy that's most affecting every aspect of your life, and then we'll break it down into career, we'll break it down into finance, and we'll break it down into love as well. All right, let's jump into it and get you guys a fabulous reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what's going on? What does July bring to you? What does July bring? What is the overall vibe like for July that is affecting every other area of your life? What's the message? Guys, I'm getting for you that June was a month where a lot of changes may have potentially happened. You may have so many different things going on in every aspect of your life, and you are, as June is closing out, you're really taking stock of everything that's going on and trying to come up with a decision in every area of your life that's going to give you the outcome that you want. So we're dealing with energies here where opportunity is everywhere. You guys want to grab every opportunity, but realize that it's not possible at this stage. Need to pick something that is going to create a strong foundation or a new cycle, a strong entry into a new cycle that can have a really good outcome. And the card that you've pulled is power. You have the power within you to create change. Wow, that's awesome. I love this. You have the world in your hands, guys. The world in your hands. And there's so much clarity that comes with this. So I'm really sorry. I need to light my candle. I don't like it when my candles go out. Sorry. I'm just going to... Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I feel like June, there were a lot of different options that came your way. I feel that the way the energy has worked for you is May was a time where there was a lot of confusion, and you really withdrew your energy to figure out what those challenges and obstacles were in your life, which withheld you from seeing opportunities that were available to you. You couldn't find them, you couldn't see them, they weren't coming. I feel that in May you clear those obstacles, and in June the opportunities start to flow in every aspect of your life. And so now we've come to a time where we're really looking at, by the end of June, really identifying and weighing up with a lot of clarity what's going to best serve as you enter July into a new cycle. You're closing off a lot of things, I feel, in the past. It's almost like you've got a checklist, and with every opportunity that comes your way, you're trying to weigh in how it's going to add value overall, and how you're going to ensure there is a balance that's maintained across every area of your life. You don't want to invest too deeply into one area of your life and then another area fails. So you have this power now, this ability to be able to choose what is best for you. So, it's like being able to take that one opportunity that's going to align with everything else in your life as well. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also getting that you may have found that previously that every different area of your life was disconnected, and a different aspect of you was required to come to the surface to execute or to deal with every different aspect. I feel that you want something that's going to be a little bit more flowing moving forward, a little bit more harmonious. You want your intimate relationships, your career, your social life, and your networking, even your friends. You want there to be a flow of the same kind of moral values, the same kind of belief system, the same kind of energy brought in a well-rounded, balanced environment, if that makes sense, where you're not required to put on a different face for every different circumstance. And understanding that you can use everything around you to align with who you are rather than you aligning with everything else around you. I hope that makes sense, right? So let's pull out a couple of cards just to have a look at how this overall energy can be harnessed in the best possible way, because you may have the power, but how you direct that power determines whether it's going to be destructive or whether it's going to be productive. And I feel that you guys have actually got complete control over this, to be honest with you. Now, this deck is really big and I can't shuffle it all at once. So, sorry, there's too many cards. So I split it into 3. That one. Oh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you guys are on fire. You've got this. You've totally got this. I'm getting a real boss type of mentality. Your foresight, your ability to see beyond what's in front of you and to see what is going to give you a return is like, you guys are on fire in July. Perfect. Wow. Very strong. Very, very, very strong. Perfect. Okay. So the overall energy, and this is what's going to be the driving force in every aspect of your life in July, is you are definitely at that point where you have that control, you have that power now. You have gone through the introspection, the reflection, you've gone through the emotional ups and downs. You've learned a lot about yourself and how you can use your own energy and direct it in a way that you can cut away what doesn't serve you, and it may affect you, but it doesn't control you. Okay, knowing when to pick up on those signs before you become too heavily invested is what you have come to realize. This is the point of balance for you. Knowing that, you're picking up on people's, let's say, or situations, intuitively even picking up on certain signs or certain flags that alert you to the fact that, whoop, you know what, I'm only going to invest up until this point with this situation, because I can see that this is what's going to transpire if I continue investing it. It's going to set me off balance. And so that happens in one aspect of your life. Then another aspect, let's say in your family or your home life, it's the same thing. It's like, you know what? I'm only going to invest this much in this aspect because it throws my well-being off balance. It throws the rest of the family's well-being off balance. And so I need to withdraw my energy, control it, and control it so that it doesn't go out of alignment, let's say. And so that's how you're doing it. It's like little bit by little bit in every area of your life, you're taking a little bit, you're pulling a little bit of energy back, or you're putting a little bit more energy in, and you're creating a beautiful controlled environment that allows you to focus and work on what you want to achieve in the future. I feel that you have a goal in mind moving forward, and it's something that comes from, you have an emotional, it comes from your heart space. It's something you want to achieve. It's something that's going to give you emotional fulfillment, and you understand that there are sacrifices that are necessary in order for you to receive those things. Absolutely beautiful. The other thing I'm getting is that this is a time, I feel that July is the time where a lot of you may withdraw your energy from a lot of people. You may find that, and it's not done in a malicious way, you may find that you stop investing as much time in some. You may find that you only go to others for certain things. And then you may find that there are others that you completely cut out of your circle because they simply bring no value to you. And that's done from a logical space, because you know that in order for you to achieve what needs to be achieved for your own emotional fulfillment, there are certain sacrifices that need to be made. And it's done with, the best intentions, but you're not going to entertain it. Very, very clear, very down the line, very focused, beautiful. And so let's have a look how this particular energy plays into, let's say, your career and your finance, okay? Let me just see if I can do this. Yes, I can. So what's going on? Where's the money at? What's going on in career and finance? Okay. Wow. Okay. So when it comes to July and your career and finance and just your workplace in general, let's say, I'm getting that it's been a very challenging time. You've really been tested. You've really invested into, let's say, into furthering your career. You've gone above and beyond to be recognized. You've put in the extra hours with no extra pay. You've come from a space of really aligning with their goals or with their vision, let's say, or with their values. And what you found is that it has exhausted you. The recognition wasn't coming in a way that was actually fulfilling to you. You found that you were investing a lot more than what you were being, what you were being paid, or what you were being acknowledged for, or how you were being supported. That the opportunity to take it up to the next level and to be promoted, and to be recognized, let's say, as a valid employee, far outweighed your pay grade. there was too much energy put into it. And I feel that this is what was happening in May and in June. And there is this recognition that, you know what, I'm going to actually start acting my pay grade. I'm going to, I know where to draw the line now. I know what I need to cut out so that I'm not overextending myself. I'm not exhausting myself. And because I don't get the recognition, that's okay, but I'll redirect my energy in a way where I'm putting more of my focus into the areas outside of the immediate workplace that can get me to where I need to get to. So if you're working in a role where there is a sense of hierarchy, you're going above, you're going that one person up, let's say, trying to get a foot in that way. Thinking smart now, working really smart. You were emotionally invested, now you're more calculated moving into July. And a lot of that pressure that you were feeling is going to start lifting. For those of you that are self-employed, I see that you've come out of a time where it was a very demanding period. Things were very, very difficult. You were, you may have relied on employees or partners, let's say work partners, that did not come in correct. They did not come in correct. And you're emotionally invested. This is your passion. This is what you do for a living. And you've realized that there is only so much you can rely on them. You want to take control. You want to revamp the way things are done within your, let's say, within your business. You want a new approach to it. You want to see how you can better use your time more productively to get the results that you want without depending on others. In a way, I feel there is a need to pull back your energy when it comes to your business, to assess, go over the stats, assess what's going on, see where the gaps are, and put things in place that you can be in control of so that you can step forward in a more powerful way and get a better result. And it's about emotionally detaching from the situation and the people and being more calculated and more focused on the results, right? So let's have a look at how this plays into your love life. Yep, I'm moving on, leaving it behind. Okay, this sums it all up perfectly. So what I'm getting here is that, you may have decided to step away, to move away from someone, to create distance between you in your love life. You definitely have felt unfulfilled for some time now. You feel that there were elements of that relationship which definitely, it's almost like you put your energy into it and it affected every other area of your life. It wasn't helping in regenerating or growing, or it was like all the energy that you would put into it was going to nothing and nowhere. It wasn't adding value to your love life, and it wasn't adding value to every other aspect of your life either. It affected, if you own your own business, it affected your results in the business. If you're working for someone else or a company, it was affecting your work ethic. It was affecting your output, right? It was affecting your motivation and your passion. And overall, what it definitely did was it made you realize that you were investing too much in an area that was causing every other area of your life to suffer. And this is where this energy of power comes from, where you're withdrawing all of your energy in every other aspect of your life. You're coming into the realization that there are many opportunities out there. You're walking away from those relationships that don't serve you, as in your love life and this particular partner, and you're moving towards creating change in your life. And what July is going to bring is this sense of reset, reassess, balance things out. It's all about putting those boundaries in place. That's what July is all about in every aspect of your life, so that you know that you're going to have a balanced and well-rounded result in every area of your life. And you realize that you're the puppeteer here, that you're the one that's in control, that you're the one that's responsible to maintain that balance by thinking things through logically and taking measured action towards the results that you want. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, I may have, but when I talk about boundaries in this situation, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but when I'm talking about boundaries, I'm actually talking about not boundaries that shut opportunity out or shut people out. They're the boundaries that we put in place around our own limitations, understanding where we need to do more work on ourselves, and putting a boundary there until we find a comfortable space of giving of it. And so this is what I'm sensing for you when the boundaries are concerned. There is no ill intention here. I want to shut them out. I want to keep them out. It's more like I need to find a way that I feel comfortable giving of myself in every single way. And until I feel comfortable, I'm going to put this boundary up around myself so I can work through my stuff. And then I can start to slowly give of my energy a little bit more freely. When it comes to this relationship, you have just, where you were emotionally invested before, I now feel that you've just seen and you've weighed up that it's just affecting every other aspect of your life way too much. It may have even affected you financially, and so you're thinking, this needs to stop. I need to take care of my overall well-being in every aspect, and this is probably the best decision for me moving forward. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Please do comment below. I always read your comments. I love reading them. I used to respond to all of them. I don't have the time anymore, unfortunately. I wish I did. If I've liked your comment, it means I've read it, I've taken your energy on board, and I'm going to use it for your future readings. If I haven't liked it, it doesn't mean I don't like you or I don't like your comment. It just means I haven't gotten to it yet. All right, have a fantastic month, and I'll see you for next month's readings.